Yo, what is up, guys? It is me, Raid Cobra, back with you with another Temtem video. But this time we're doing a review for the Temtem video, and yeah, the background video is just gonna be my past episode. I think it's episode 20, and 21 is gonna come out to maybe Tuesday. Yeah, so Monday will be this review, which is today, and tomorrow Tuesday will be Temtem episode 21. So we've already reached the 20 episode, and I actually thought of making a review for after 20 episodes, since I have learned quite a lot of about the game. It's actually a really fun game. The concept is really good, since it actually follows the Pokemon. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's a ripoff. There's quite a lot of people would say it's a ripoff, but it's a really fun game. If you guys have seen the whole episodes till episode 20, you guys would get the idea that Temtem is actually not the same as Pokemon that much. Yes, they're actually using the card as right now, just the video that I am using a card to summon my Temtems. So yeah, the Temtems are quite unique. They're actually fun to use. First, we're gonna talk about the advantages of this game. I mean, it's the advantages, like what is really good about the game. Okay, so the game's concept is like a 2D view, but it's like a 2D camera view, but it's a 3D game. It's almost like Pokemon Sun and Moon or X and Y. So all of those are a bit 3D, but the camera you can't rotate. It's really a fun experience with that. It's a bit challenging that you can't see some of the areas. Before you want to go there, you can't see it. It's the same as Pokemon. I really like that. So yeah, there's something to challenge ourselves. So for now, this game is only for PC, I think, since it's only in Steam and it's in early access. So I think it's still in the half map. It's only in the half map. Maybe it's not even half. Maybe it's just 5 to 10% of the map. So we're actually playing in a tiny map area. It's just small. And after the early access, it's going to be a really big map, I think. So the latest update that they released, there was a new island. So I actually didn't get the chance to visit that island, since I have not finished the story yet. I didn't finish the whole story yet, and I didn't go really far away. I didn't explore quite a lot of places, and my Temtem levels are really low. So we're gonna try to explore in the next episodes. Yeah, we're gonna keep exploring, we're gonna keep playing until the game comes out, and even after the game comes out, we're gonna play, because I really like this game, and I do suggest this game to a lot of people. And for for the performance, okay, so performance, the game runs really well. I have a 1060 with 6 GB VRAM and a i5 8th Gen core with 16 GB RAM. So it runs really smooth with ultra graphics with this kind of a spec, but you can actually lower the graphics and play with a really low spec PC. So for example, GT, okay, the graphic card NVIDIA GT 760 or 7, I think it's 760, yep, 760, and I think it's only 2 GB. I think it's 4 GB VRAM. So even that graphics card can take this game. There's a website that said even that graphic card could take the game. So whoever you guys are out there playing it a really low spec PC, like a low end PC, you can actually play this game. This game runs really good. But for now, there's a bit of issues, so we're gonna talk about that at the disadvantage part of this video. So right now it runs smooth. There's some things I gotta tell you guys, but after this. So the next good thing about this game, I had a really good experience in collecting the Temtems. There's a lot of Temtems, there's quite a lot of variety of Temtems. There's like legendary Temtems and those stuff. They're really cool, and the starter Temtems are really fun. So one of this is here in the video that we have the, I named it, okay, I don't remember what it's called, but I just called it Fire Monkey. So yeah, it's a monkey, but it's not a fire emblem. It's not a fire Temtem. It's a fighting Temtem. So in this game, it's almost the same as Pokemon. The types of Temtems, the type of creatures that you can tame, they're almost the same. It's just they're same, but it's called different. Okay, so for example, if in Pokemon you say that it is a grass type, so in Temtem it's actually not called as grass, it's called as nature. It's the same thing as Pokemon. You choose one of those and then you fight with your rival after you come out, and actually you will lose. So in Pokemon you win, in this you lose, and then you try to get up and fight your way, like travel and stuff, level up your Temtem. And I think in the final battle we might battle our rival here. So yeah, this is one of the boss, and the boss is called Lady Lottie. Yeah, it's pretty funny though. We should fight the boss, and they are actually challenging. You know, they're challenging, but also in a bad way, and we'll get to that soon. Boxes that are around the map that you can, your character actually kicks them to open it, and then you get some temp cards. So temp cards are the thing that is the same as pokeballs or pokeballs, I don't know. So it's the thing that you use to catch the Temtems. So temp cards, you might get the temp cards, you might get bombs. So bomb is like a healing, like a potion for healing your Temtems. Yeah, you can use that as well. So you get those in the boxes that lay around the map. There are caves, there are forests, there are seas and rivers, all of this stuff. There's so many things. There's an airship that you can use to travel to another map, and I never tried it yet, since our episode stops right after we fight these two guys, and then we'll go for the boss. So the feeling of you are playing a Pokemon game. So another good thing about this game is MMORPG. That means you could see players, okay, real players, online players in the game, and you can also battle them. You can actually find a people, like somebody at the map, and then you can ask them if you want to battle me, and then they would say okay in the chat. You can use, there's a chat, there's a global chat and a whisper mode and everything. There's everything, every chat feature that you need in a MMORPG, and then you can just battle them. Yeah, you can just use your Temtems that you caught, you can battle them, and if you win, I think you should bet money. Since I never had a battle with people, I might do it in a in the future video, any of the future videos. So yeah, that's the PvP. There's PvP and PvE, and there's another thing. There's a competition mode, or is it tournament mode? It's almost like a ranked mode, but using the Temtems, you can actually fight other players to rank up, and you know, just show the world that what you're made of. You can just, and also you have the guild. There's guild system, but it's pretty expensive. But there is a guild system, and it's really good. It's expensive to make a guild, but you can actually join people's guild if you want. And then there's quite a lot of variety for customizing your logo, your guild logo, and you can actually name it. Let's get to the disadvantages. So what are the bad stuff in this game? So I told you guys that the performance, I have some things to tell. Yep, the game has some weird performance issue. The game runs in any specs that you have. It's smooth. The thing is, it's just the engine, I think, for the game. So it crashes sometime if you have too many players close to you. Sometimes when you're like running and then suddenly your character just pulls behind, sometimes rubber banding and stuff. That is probably the network connection or maybe the server. So I don't know how much server do they even have, or in which region do they even have. I didn't find it out, and I'm pretty sure they have a region for the Europeans, and I think I'm playing at the European server. So I don't think there's an Asia server. So if there is an Asia server, I should be in there, and I found quite a lot of French peoples and stuff. So I think it's a European server. For the movement control, so you can actually use the keyboard and stuff, but if you use a controller, you can't walk slow. Your character only runs, and the movement is just too retro. It turns 360. You can move 360, but it's a bit retro. If you move the stick to the right, it just moves really fast to the side, and then it hits the wall and stuff. It's a bit annoying to walk in the game, but it's okay. It's not that of a big problem, but it's okay. But if they could fix it, it's probably a good idea. The Temtems, yep, there's something wrong with the Temtems in this game. The NPCs in these games, there's actually something wrong. So this is the main thing that is actually bad in this game, and it's actually really bad. It makes the game challenging for players. Okay, it does make the game challenging. So this is what I was talking about. Okay, the game is challenging. You can fight bosses. It's challenging. It's okay. I like it. They somehow coded the NPCs to fight only using the most powerful skill that a Temtem has. So in some way it is challenging, but in another way it's easy. It's really easy to fight the NPCs. So how do I put this? Okay, for example, when there was a time that I was fighting a Temtem, and when I was fighting it, it was keep using the same powerful attack, but for the first attack it didn't use the powerful attack, because the most powerful attack, it needs at least one round. You gotta use something else, some other skill to activate the most powerful skill. So there's something like that. So the NPCs, they just use a random skill for the Temtem, and then once the next round the Temtem's most powerful skill is unlocked, it's gonna just rapid fire that skill. It's not like rapid fire non-stop using that skill. It's just like every round, every turn, the NPC's Temtem is just gonna use the most powerful skill in that and I'm saying that is challenging. That might look to you guys that is challenging, but since this game has a stamina system, so Pokemon has stamina system, but according to the skills. So you can use the skill, for example, if you want to use Thunder Shock, and it says you can only use this for 14 times. So if you use it 14 times, you can't use it anymore, but you can use all the other skills. The NPCs still randomize the skills. They just use every skills. Sometimes they strategize their skills. They lower our defense first and then they attack. But in Temtem, they just keep using the most powerful skill, and they run out of stamina. You know what I mean? They run out of stamina, and then they take a rest. Okay, they take a rest for one round to keep the stamina, and once the stamina is up, okay, the one round is enough to get the ultimate, like the most powerful skill. So that one round just brings the stamina up, and then the next turn the NPC is just gonna use the skill again. It's challenging, but in an annoying way. Okay, it's challenging but in an annoying way, and it's really easy to counter a Temtem, an NPC Temtem. For the conclusion, there's quite a lot of players playing this game. It's not like it's always empty, you know, the servers, there's always people in it. You want to battle them, you want to talk to them, you want to find some friends, go ahead. There's quite a lot of people in here. The game's price is reasonable. It's not that expensive for a game. I think this game has has the potential to become a AAA game. It's just in Steam. It's fun. I have played the game for 20 episodes, and I'll be still making more episodes of this game because it's really fun. I'm just gonna keep playing it. If you guys love the review, I don't think I went really detailed. I'm just giving a roughly what I saw in the game for just in this 20 episodes, you know. And don't miss out the next episode, episode 21, tomorrow, and we might be fighting the boss. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.